by 6. Ooh, we got quite a lot of people. How many tiles? Hi. 3 by 6. How many tiles do we have?
18.
How do you know?
Because I know 3 groups of 6.
Ooh, you stole my words. You caught yourself. I'm impressed already. 3 by 6 of 3 groups of 6 is how much, everybody? 18. So we've really been doing something. You guys started way back, I bet, in September. I bet you were doing these arrays way back in September. Guess what? You just did area. When you hear array, you hear area, your brain goes, same thing. Now, books try to trick you and say 2 different names. You don't need to be trickable. You need to say, I know it's the same thing. They're not getting me. Okay? How many tiles? Yes, ma'am. Pardon? 20. Are you sure? How do you know?
4 groups of 5.
Ooh, you caught yourself too. 4 groups of 5. What if, would you bet your recess on it? You're so you're that confident about it. Okay, that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is there another way you count them instead? It might be a little more efficient, a little faster. What could you do? Oh, you can count by 5s. Okay. Is there any other possible way we could do it? Any other possible way?
By 2s?
2. Show me how that would work.
2, 4, 6. Oh, wait. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20.
You know what? I loved what you did. You started out going like this. Let's see, I don't quite have mine built all the way up. But you started doing yours, and all of a sudden you went 2. Uh-oh. And you made a revision, like you do in writing. Are you supposed to do that in math too? Yeah. You try something, you try a strategy, and you're like, didn't work. I better try something else. That was a really good problem. That story and see who's got more. Ooh, I got a lot of people who think they've got it. Take a look at the story. It's not cheating to look. It's smart to look back at the story. Put your pencil down. What? Who's got more snails? 29. Let's write it in. Pulling apart or subtracting pulling apart? Oh, so guess what? Just by doing this, we already figured out how to solve it. We had a total. We found one part. We're looking for the other part. How are we going to do it again? What were you doing with your hands? Subtracting. You were pulling them apart. That is subtraction. Pull them apart. Okay. And Jerry. Jerry has 72 grapes. How many grapes does Dora have? Ooh. Tell your neighbor, whisper to them, which person has more? Which person has more? Comparing if they're doing more and less. Must be a comparing story. Okay, so let's put our label. What are they talking about? Are they talking about stamps?
No,
What are they talking about? Grapes. All right. Total. Oh, show me. Total. What's the total?
27.
72.
72. What's one of the parts?
27.
What's the other part? We don't know yet, do we? That's what we got to figure out. What were you doing with your hands? You were pulling them apart. You were subtracting. That's exactly right. Okay. So let's subtract. Let's see. We know what's one of the